Stop.
That'd be 31. Heartbreaker. 292 laps led by Denny Hamlin.
Off turn 4, Chase Elliott gets his second career win.
Denny Hamlin lost the race at Martinsville. Chase Elliott took the checkered flag, and somehow Denny Hamlin walked away with more points. Now Dale Earnhardt Jr. is speaking out, and what he said is going to split the NASCAR fan base right down the middle. So who actually won at Martinsville? Let's set the scene first, because context matters here. Martinsville Speedway is one of the oldest and most unique tracks on the entire NASCAR Cup Series schedule. It is a short, flat, paperclip-shaped oval where passing is brutal, position is everything, and the driver who controls the race from the front almost always controls the outcome. Every lap matters at Martinsville, every stage point matters, every restart matters. The strategy game at this track runs deeper than almost anywhere else on the circuit. And on Sunday, Denny Hamlin brought his best stuff to Martinsville. Hamlin was not sneaking around the back of the field hoping for something good to happen. He was leading laps. He was controlling the pace. He was running at the front for long stretches and making it look easy. If you watched that race from the opening laps, you saw a driver who had come prepared, who had a fast car, and who had every intention of leaving Virginia with another Martinsville win on his record. And for most of that race, it looked like he was going to do exactly that. Chase Elliott, on the other hand, was not having that kind of day early on. Elliott was not collecting stage points in the first stages of the race. He was running 9th at one point, which is not where you want to be if you are trying to build a strong points day on top of a potential race win. For most of the afternoon, it looked like Hamlin was going to take the win, take the stage points, and take the full points package home to his championship chase. That was the story the race was writing. Then Alan Gustafson made a call. Gustafson is Chase Elliott's crew chief, and he is one of the sharpest minds on pit road in NASCAR. In Stage 3, with Elliott running 9th and the race seemingly slipping away, Gustafson made the decision to bring Elliott to pit road early and commit to a two-stop strategy. It was a bold call. Some would call it desperate. At the time, a lot of people watching that race probably questioned it. Elliott was running 9th. A two-stop strategy meant he needed a caution to make it work. You cannot plan for a caution. You can only hope for one and build your whole afternoon around that hope. The caution came. That one yellow flag completely reset the race. Elliott gained track position. He now had fresh tires and a lane to attack from, and when that restart happened, everything changed. Elliott passed Hamlin, held the lead, and crossed the finish line first. One call, one caution, one restart. That is all it took to flip the entire script at Martinsville. But here's where it gets complicated. Because Elliott won the race, a lot of fans and casual viewers assumed he also won the points battle. That is how most people think about NASCAR. Win the race, win the most points, move up the standings. Simple, logical. But that is not how the current NASCAR point system works, and Sunday at Martinsville was a perfect example of why. Denny Hamlin collected stage points throughout the race. He was up front earning those bonus points when it counted. Chase Elliott was not. When you add up the stage points Hamlin earned through his dominant performance combined with his second-place finish, the total number came out higher than what Elliott collected for winning. The race winner walked away with fewer points than the guy who finished second. Now you can imagine the reaction online. Social media was not quiet about this. NASCAR fans had opinions, loud ones, and a lot of those opinions centered on the idea that the point system is broken if the race winner does not automatically get the most points. It felt wrong to a lot of people. It felt like the system was rewarding the wrong result. Enter Dale Earnhardt Jr. Speaking on the latest episode of his podcast, the Dale Jr. Download, Earnhardt Jr. addressed the Martinsville point situation directly and without any hesitation. He did not side with the outrage. He did not call the system unfair. He actually said the opposite. Earnhardt Jr. said that Denny Hamlin dominated that race. He said Hamlin had it won. And he said that as a fan, he is completely okay with the winner not getting the most points when the race plays out the way Martinsville did. He pointed out that Chase Elliott did not collect any stage points to speak of, while Hamlin was earning them at the front all day long. When you weigh it all out, Earnhardt Jr. said, the points ended up exactly where they should have. That is a strong take from someone who carries serious weight in the NASCAR world. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is not some random analyst. He is a two-time Daytona 500 winner, a fan favorite for decades, and one of the most respected voices in the sport today. When he speaks about NASCAR, people listen. His take on this is not going to quiet the debate, but it is going to force a lot of fans to actually think about what the point system is designed to reward. And that is the real question at the center of all of this. Is NASCAR's point system designed to reward whoever crosses the line first, or is it designed to reward the driver who performed the best across the full body of a race weekend, including stages? Because those two things are not always the same, and Martinsville proved that in the clearest possible way. Hamlin led the most laps. Hamlin earned stage points. Hamlin's car was the class of the field for the majority of the afternoon. Elliot used strategy and a timely caution to grab the win in the final laps. Both drivers did their jobs. Both teams executed what they came to do. But only one of them showed up and dominated from start to finish, and the points total reflected that. Earnhardt Jr. sees that as balance, not a flaw. He made the point that races like Martinsville actually add depth to the championship battle because they show how different paths produce different outcomes. A driver who dominates and earns stage points can still come out ahead on points even without the win. A driver who executes late strategy can grab the trophy but leave with fewer points than the guy who ran up front all day. That tension, that unpredictability, is part of what makes the current format compelling. Whether you agree with that or not probably depends on how you think about what a race win should mean in NASCAR. There are fans who believe the race win is sacred. Win the race, get the most points, full stop, no exceptions. To them, any system where the winner walks away with fewer points than second place is a broken system, no matter how much stage point math you show them. Then there are fans who believe the championship should go to the most complete racer across a full season. Under that view, if you want to maximize your points haul, you need to be fast enough to lead laps and earn stage points every single week, not just show up late in the final stage and sneak away with a win off a strategy call. Both arguments have real merit. That is why this conversation is still going. Denny Hamlin had the best car at Martinsville. Chase Elliott had the best strategy at Martinsville. The points split the difference between them, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. said that is exactly how it should be. The NASCAR season is long, and moments like this one have a way of defining championship battles come playoff time. Hamlin knows it. Elliott knows it. And now, with Earnhardt Jr. weighing in, the rest of NASCAR knows it too. The real winner at Martinsville might still be up for debate, but one thing is not. This point system just showed the entire sport exactly what it was built to do.
This was an easy decision to bring Lee Pulliam in here.